Hey guys, Rodan and Fields Convention 2016, day 3. So it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and this is my first coffee. If any of you guys really know me, you would know that that's how important this trip and these sessions have been, because I literally am having my first couple sips of coffee at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's crazy for me. Anyways, my two big takeaways. I have two big takeaways from today, and I actually have one more class here in a little bit, and then we have our awards gala, which I'm really excited about. But um, two big takeaways. Rodan and Fields had a speaker come in, and her name is Amy Cuddy. And if you are familiar with her, if you know who she is, if you don't know who she is, I highly suggest that you look her up. She's an amazing woman. Wow, and such a great speaker. And she has a book out. She's an author. Anyways, she graduated, postgraduate from Princeton in psychology, and it actually took her an extra 4 years because she suffered from a traumatic brain injury, and she was actually told that she wouldn't be able to finish. And yeah, she screwed that theory. She went and finished, and since then, she's just been this amazing inspiration. She also used to be a professional ballet dancer. Just talk about somebody who is just very interesting and very worth your time to look up. So Amy Cuddy, anyways, she was talking about presence and how body language makes a huge impact on how others feel about us and how others perceive us. And one of the big things that she taught us was that we need to teach our little girls to take up space, and we need to teach our little girls to have presence and to open up, because all of the research has found that when you open yourself up, you are more powerful and you are victorious and you're more successful. And what's crazy is the research and the clinical, the research behind it proves this. There's actual data that says that when you open up, you're more apt to be successful versus closed off and hunched down. And so I thought that was just completely fascinating. And, she brought in an example with gymnastics. And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but one of the reasons why, before you go into a meet or before you perform or you do something, they do the triumph, the victory pose or whatnot. And then when they're done, they do it again. It's because of that. It's actual body language that makes you more powerful. And I thought that was so interesting. Another thing that I thought was kind of alarming was kids at the age of 4 to 6 have already have these gender stereotypes in their head that males are boys. If you were just to look at this picture and you didn't know if it was a male or a female, the picture that was open and wide, they would automatically associate that as being male. And the picture that was meek and slumped down, they would associate that picture as female. And boys and girls. And these are little kids, little 4 to 6 year olds, already having these stereotypes in their mind that this is what goes with what. This is what correlates with what. And so what we need to do is we need to reach out and teach our little girls that it is okay to take up space. It is okay to be loud. It is okay to be heard. It is okay to have a presence. It is okay to be powerful. And how awesome is this that Amy came in to Rodan and Fields, our 2016 convention, and is teaching us this. And, I see this all the time. Rodan and Fields isn't just about skincare, but then they rebranded just so that, we could get our message across even more. It is life-changing skincare. It is life-changing skincare. And to have somebody with such a powerful message, I know that in a crowd of 15,000 people, there are so many people that just a light bulb went on, and now they're going to go home and they're going to talk to their daughters and they're going to say, I want you to stand up. I want you to fix your posture. I want you to be more present. And wow, that's just such a great Such a great legacy to be able to leave behind. So that was my first takeaway from day 3. My second takeaway was all about priorities. So, here I am at convention talking to people. I know that, I've been talking to a lot of people right now in regards to the business, especially since we've got this new Lash Boost and the mini travel regimens and where this company is going and how we're going global and just all of the stuff that's happening right now. It's just so exciting. But then I have to work. I already work full time. I don't have enough time for this. I've got other priorities. I've got my family, my kids, and yada, 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 yada. Let me tell you a little secret. I have priorities too. My husband, my boys, my family, going on trips, being healthy, having good memories. Those are my priorities, okay? Rodan & Fields doesn't knock them down a notch. Rodan & Fields allows me to be the CEO of my own life and keep those things up there. That's what Rodan & Fields does. And guess what? At convention, I saw moms and husbands and babies. I saw families here in Las Vegas. Granted, Las Vegas might not be like the best location to bring little babies, but they were there and the moms had the choice, and I bet you these families are having the times of their lives. I could have brought my kids. I had the choice. I love the fact that I had the choice. I chose not to. It doesn't mean that they're any lower on my priority. It just means I wanted a couple days to focus on Rodan & Fields and my business, and I got to do it. And then I get to go home, and I get to be back with my boys, and I get to work my business in around my life whenever I want, however I want. That's what Rodan & Fields offers. Life-changing skincare. So for people that are stuck on the hamster wheel and they feel like they can't get out and they're struggling month to month, barely making ends meet, or they're struggling month to month because God knows what, something always happens. We all know it. Heck, before I started Rodan & Fields, my husband was in a shooting. I think it was like 2 days before I signed up. So let me just tell you, there's no such thing as right timing, the perfect timing. We make our own perfect timing, just like we make our own priorities. And we choose, as the CEOs of our own life, how we live that life. Gosh, day 3 has been awesome. And I'm so glad I got to share it with you. And I'm so glad I recorded this because I'm really excited to look back in 2017 and see where I'm at. And yeah, it's a good day today. So I'm going to go and I'm going to finish my my next class. And then we have our awards gala tonight. And I hope you guys have a good day. Talk to you later.